foosball ever not for dominant homie. Give this person and for pinball, darts, strings, temples, and pose, and drinks, and struggling, and dogs running through the extension, and hopefully they can come like someone for him. I hope I have a marvelous, fabulous thing. And it'd be like, well, what about the 14? What about the 14? Well, other people have extension. They definitely might have one extension. Not just a shed. Not just a garden. Not just a garden house. There's just one backyard and they could have had an extension. They just had a lot of room for their new fellows. Their loved mix. And their shishi and their cat. I was in a backyard paradise. I was in a backyard paradise working for them for 4 years. And someone check out on the freaking website, on the freaking display page, on the freaking screen. Guess what I posted? And then they're being all chemical here, and they're treating themselves like Beyonce, and they treated themselves like morons. And I was threatened by fucking morons. You should have always been that too. And then fucking, like, well, if Jesus were meant to be for cheap labor or slang, and paying mortgages is not really buying a house, and someone says until you pay off, and then what? And then say what? Is there something special about paying it off? Do you get to live more years? Like in other countries? Like somewhere near Australia, and in Australia? They're ultimate dinglers. They're ultimate Australian dinglers. Or Australian, New Zealand, or anything. Yeah, I saw that, I'm like, what? Because I explored it, right? Do people brag about England? Or do people brag about Britain and or the Queen and Australia? I don't. Yeah, that has England. Yeah, they might see that. And what, she's fucking how? Or is she till the Queen? Next is the King, right? Oh. I don't know if I even said that. And then we'd have a woman pregnant. A woman pregnant. Because there's a dog here. There's a dog here. She's claiming that Sarah Palin and J Bomb Jason Springside hates dog. And he thought it was like near the border of Romania, whatever direction. Like Turkey and maybe. Or why would Romanians fucking not like fucking dogs and shit? When some of them were your fucking guardians. They were the fucking nobles. If you might have thought about it. I think he did pet a dog once. What? There must be a fucking lie. When you drink blood, you're fucking rich. One time I thought he said, oh, what am I thinking? I did. That Kanye was supporting this, and then she went back to Christianity and what's up with this? And now Tehran wants to change their image. Of Islam. Should each country, should each place, like Turkey and should they call it Islam? And then if there's any Muslims in Georgia, like the 1% maybe, then call them Gizla, and Tidlam, and Tehran, and Tortilla and Scylla and Lila, like Libby and Syria, like that will change the freaking Islam. So we could just say all their branches of Islam, and in the past the Protestant and the Orthodox and Protestant, or they could all have sexual sex. CTS, of attributes CTS of each of each brand. Like what if we had theories of what if the Shiites and Sunnis, what if they never fought each other? What if the Sharpneck and what if the and what if they never fought them? Or what if the Orthodox never fought them? Okay, now it's just whatever, or almost whatever, let's see, cool, Jordan, Denline, Paladin. Do I support those things? I really don't know, because I just read things about things happening there, but I really don't know about it's not, it can't be all the same, because altitudes, the levels of oxygen that you may, determine people's, elevation that determine their longitude. I'm just saying, where you're at determines your fucking attitude, probably. But, let's see. Against Mason, Mawson. Who said that? Who said that? When it's not my show. I tried to say against what? I said yesterday, all the spirits lead this fucking thing. And if it did contain, some special, it's just, you're not even watching it. You fucking condemn these fucking, and they surprisingly went with, did they play a part in going to their own doom? They're on freaking wallboards. I think this one was legal issue. I hope it didn't. I don't have a fucking tip, man. Because of these madness, and it's been almost 16 years. 160 years. And it can't be enough leasing because it's been that long. And let's see. Well, it doesn't say that. No, it doesn't say that. No. trying to check the wrestling, man. But it's been boring for fucking the past month and a half. So, like, in an extremely rare case, do I find an interesting article on fucking wrestling. Yeah, Jake is like singing. I think I've even promoted like sober and like if you want to fucking wrestle, if you're not on someone, if you want someone and they didn't fucking like you, then you should and he should fucking win and you should be booked in a match because that's fucking that's too biased. That's so biased. That is biased and biased to the core, and you have no right hindering and objectifying someone, employment or fucking somebody. Yeah, so foosball, ping pong, and darts. Yeah, hope to get that. Yeah, I hope to always like playing foosball too. Come back to this area. My uncle fell from a line. One of my uncles, and he fell frontwards from the line. Yeah. But I think he sprained his ankle. I think he was talking about a water cube. Yes. Oh, no, not John. Water cube, water cube, water cube, water cube, water cube. Cubes of water, cubes of water, cubes of water. Yeah, like, and then like maybe that's someone thought something else or some shit, and it's just someone, and I'm like, and you're mocking them, and you're like, what? And I've been getting these sports for free, so how does anybody think I'm a fucking loser? First off, if I'm like a William Hunter Harrison, then I fucking need this house. I was saying, all those people should break away from that shit, and you could say who you fucking want, because I need associates, I need dragon allies that are extremely, that are mostly women, yeah, without having to do a thing. It said that there's some dragon allies, more than one, that will be your fucking friend or something.